Is everyone here? CJ and Arborin?
Okay.
Arborin? Okay.
Yep.
Now, of course, there's these four guys. Two of them are untauntable. The untauntable ones are going to be Gun and Fire. We're going to kill Fire first. But Gun has an ability where he'll shoot, and whatever he shoots, it's just like the new saber throw. Everything in his path gets shot. So let's say I'm right here where I'm standing, and he's right there, and he's shooting at me. If you're in between me and him at all, you're going to get shot, and it's a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So what we got to do is be mindful of where he is, because you want to not have anyone between you and him, and you don't want to be between anyone else and him, or you will get died. You will died. So so just be mindful of that. That's the first mechanic that I'm going to tell you about, but that's just something that you're going to keep in mind until he dies. Now he's got two different abilities. He's got that and another shooty ability where it'll follow you, right? I can't remember what it's called, but it doesn't matter. Like, then there's the fire guy. He's going to be the one we shoot first. Now, also, let me tell you, the reticle guy, the target, Render's going to be kiting him all around the room. Now, he's got this problem where he's aggroed on whoever is the closest person to him. So Render's going to try to stay closer to him than anyone else, and then he's going to stay on Render. Now, Render, if you do lose aggro on someone else, then you get closer to him, but also don't forget you can taunt him while he's aggroed on someone else, because they get hate from proximity, but it's not a for sure hate, so you can still taunt him off of him. Now anyways, so we're going to keep Render on one side of the room, which we're going to make that side, I suppose, the side that they're on. So we're going to pull Fire and Saber over to us, but really, they do this thing where they warp all over the place and stuff like that, and we just aren't going to be able to control it. So Render's going to do as good as he can to keep everyone away from him, but you have to be mindful also. When you see Render coming, you have to remember that this guy hits really hard, so Render's got to get away from him. So you run the opposite direction, while being mindful that if you get in between Gun and anyone else, he's going to kill you.
Can I say something real quick?
Go ahead.
Alright, since Gun is a shooter and he can't be pulled, there's no way we can move him. So
Right.
maybe Render should be on this side of the room.
Well, also though, we got to remember that I forgot that since they port all over the place, it's really hard to do that. It's hard to keep him. But yeah, we'll have Render pull that guy, and then pull him over to our side of the room. Okay, Render? The one where we're standing right now. You come over here and just try to do a tight circle, and make it more to where you don't go deep in.
Yeah, like an oval. Don't go past that middle part.
Right. Don't even get near the middle part if you can.
Because that's where us healers are going to try to stand, and that way we can heal you while you're kiting.
Yeah, and we're going to have to be mindful because I know it sucks, but we've got to watch out for him. But you know that, so it doesn't matter. So anyways, so the order is Villis, Gar, then Captain Hyrick, which is the shooty guy, then Tuchuk, and then Sunder. Sunder's the guy that Render's going to have. Now, both are immune to taunt, the two last guys, the two first guys, and then there's Spray and Pray, I already went over that, then Fixate. Sunder's going to fixate on the closest person, and then walk towards them in the direction, and then immobilize and knock back from Tuchuk. Tuchuk will utilize this once both Vilas and Horic are killed. Tanks do not want to put their backs to the wall, as they will get knocked back into it and receive significant damage from the debuff called Near Wall. So as soon as we kill the first two guys, we are not going to get close to the walls at all, if you can help it, because he'll knock you into it and then you'll get this huge debuff and he'll kill you because it's like 100% armor reduction or something crazy. I'm not really sure, but it's something to where you're going to die from it pretty much. Okay, and then the what is okay? Due to his fixate ability, he will fixate on the closest target. Blah blah blah. Violet Scar isn't too much of a threat. He has an explosive surge ability that deals around 3.7k and pops in and out of stealth constantly. That's the most annoying part, is that he just disappears and reappears over and over again. And so we're just gonna basically tank and spank him, and then he's gonna keep going in and out. And while he's doing that, you're gonna be getting shot by the guy. So you have to stay in kind of like an oval, like a rainbow, to where you don't get hit from that shooting spray. Because I'm telling you, that's gonna be a big problem, because it really did us in last time. So anyways, so then we're gonna kill fire, and then after that we're gonna kill gun. I don't think that there's anything special about gun. It's just like once we get to him, we just start killing him.
He has a cone.
Yeah, he has a cone. So try to don't be in that way, because whatever direction he's fighting in or he's firing in, he's going to damage everyone, not just one person. So it's a long sweeping cone. So then we kill both of those, and then there's two Chuck and Sunder. Two Chuck tank will need to be careful and not have their backs near a wall, as the walls will blah blah blah. Meanwhile, Render will be running Sunder around in a circle. Now then we're gonna go ahead and kill two Chuck. Wait, isn't it two Chuck? Yeah, we're gonna kill two Chuck, and then after two Chuck's dead, we're gonna go for Sunder. Now when Sunder comes up, once two Chuck or Sunder is killed, 3 champions, the cartel lieutenants, will spawn. They cannot be taunted. The remaining warlord will gain an additional ability. Sunder, if left alone, will now cast a 5-second ability called The End. The attack deals massive single target damage to whoever's threat, i.e. the tank. So after one of them dies, don't get aggro off the tank, because if you start DPSing too much, then he's going to one-shot you. We're going to be ready to do it to the tanks. And tanks, if you can please save a cooldown to hit right then. As soon as it comes down, you're going to hit the cooldown because it's a 5-second cast. So hit the cooldown right when that happens. I'll bubble you and we'll try to heal you up. But I remember that last time, right then, we're like working to heal you guys up because the DPS that's being put out. Now you can ignore the lieutenants and go for two Chuck, or we could do it the other way around if you want. We could kill two Chuck first. Sunder first, and then go for two Chuck. Two Chuck will gain a stacking buff that will increase his damage output, and the phase will become a burn phase till two Chuck dies, blah, 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 blah. So, anyways, we'll do it the same way we did it last time. We're going to kill two Chuck first, and then Sunder's going to come out. Now, do you guys think that we should go ahead and worry about those guys or not? Because they have... Let me see how much HP they have.
Is it more like they're going to deal more damage? Or
yeah,
more DPS?
Is that the one where we have to get... Oh, that's a different fight.
Now, last time, I remember those guys killed us pretty good, so I think we decided, well, we should have killed those guys first. But if we kill him first, he'll do less of that one ability, you know? So, whatever you guys think. Do you think we should go ahead and burn him? Or...
Well, from last time, I think we're way more geared now, so we gotta take that into account. So, it's up to you.
Either way, our strategy shouldn't count. I don't know how many HP they have. Just a second.
40 just broke 30,000. Come on.
Yeah.
Caleb ran 41. That's awesome.
And Render broke 40,000.
No, Caleb did without the
They both did without the stint.
Ooh, got my money.
The thing that you just wasted, now you can't use for how long?
I don't use that during the fight anyway.
What, your med pack?
I use the impeccable med pack.
Okay, guys. What we're gonna do is we're gonna ignore the lieutenants unless when we start fighting, they're just burning so fast that we don't care and we go ahead and burn them because their DPS is really high. So you guys get it. At the very end, we're gonna take down Two Chuck, and then we're gonna go for Sunder. And when we go for Sunder, the 3 lieutenants are gonna come out, and we're gonna ignore the 3 lieutenants and go straight for Sunder and try to burn him. Now, if it's not working out because the other guys are dealing too much damage or whatever, we'll have to switch and go to that. But for right now, we're just gonna burn him down as quick as possible, and then you guys are gonna call when the end's happening, and me and Im are gonna focus on whatever tank has it. We're gonna heal you up and bubble you, like right before it happens, and then you're gonna pop your defensive cooldown, and then maybe one of you guys do it, and then drop aggro, the other one gets it, and then that way the next time he hits it, the other one has his defensive cooldown too. But we'll see where we're at then, because you guys might not have your defensive cooldowns or whatnot. Not only that, but we'll try to just keep you alive. So